dedicated to delivering value and exploring global literary gems. Hi, this is Sally's Book Club. Today we're diving into the book called Underscore the Long Tail Theory. Have you noticed how online shopping keeps getting easier these days? The most classic example has to be Taobao. It creates a marketplace. Sellers list products and handle logistics, while Taobao provides search algorithms to connect buyers. Whether you want trendy clothes, daily essentials, obscure books, rural produce, or even specialized drones, you'll find it here. There's a viral Zhu question with over 6 million views. What's the weirdest thing sold on Taobao? The answers range from aged oranges, nuclear fusion equipment, to British toads. Absolutely mind-blowing. This would have been unimaginable in the supermarket-dominated retail era. So why is retail transformed like this? To answer this, let's explore the long tail theory 2.0. The single 2.0 indicates it's an expanded update of the original theory. Since its initial release, this book has been widely acclaimed. The 2.0 edition became a New York Times and Wall Street Journal bestseller, topped Amazon's business charts, receiving praise from industry leaders and media. Google CEO Eric Schmidt said, "If you want to see the future of business, read this timely masterpiece." Author Chris Anderson, former editor of Wired magazine, developed this theory observing internet-driven economic shifts. The Long Tail Theory 2.0. This book provides comprehensive analysis of the long tail concept. Now let's explore the core ideas through 3 key questions. First, what exactly is the long tail theory? What are the characteristics of long tail economics? Second, how does this theory function in today's economy? Third, how to apply the long tail theory in marketing? First, let's examine the core concept and characteristics of the long tail theory. We can visualize this theory using a coordinate system. The x-axis represents product popularity. Items near the origin are bestsellers. The y-axis shows sales volume. The curve starts at the top left, since popular products have highest sales. As popularity decreases, the curve drops sharply downward. This forms a massive head section. But interestingly, the curve doesn't hit zero. It forms a long, flat tail. Lower popularity doesn't mean zero sales. Even with single-digit sales, these products persist in the system. This creates a long tail resembling its namesake behind the massive head. Take this example. Analysis of 1.5 million songs shows the 5,000th ranked track had under 20,000 downloads. The 25th ranked had 680 downloads. 100th had 120 minus even. The 800,000th still had some. The head ends around 5,000th rank, but the tail extends to 800,000th. Beyond 5,000th rank, downloads become negligible compared to the head. Should we ignore these tail products then? Absolutely not. Songs ranked 25,000 to 100,000 collectively account for 25% of total downloads. 25% market share is significant enough for business consideration. Like a venture capitalist once said, "The smallest sales breed the greatest wealth. Value the long tail market, aggregating countless niche transactions. Integration and consolidation can create massive profit potential for businesses." This example shows how long-tail economics differs from traditional economics. First, traditional economics focuses on economies of scale. Fewer varieties with higher production lowers costs. But long-tail economics reverses this. It's about economies of scope, where more variety lowers costs. Economies of scope means shared resources within specific ranges. Adding variance doesn't significantly increase costs. Take the mobile game Honor of Kings as example. By March 2018, it had 73 characters across 6 classes, each with unique skills and outfits, plus 5 map types and 3 battle modes. Crucially, they keep adding new content through regular updates. Well, doesn't that sheer variety already feel overwhelming? Yet this abundance is exactly what attracts millions of players. Players can choose popular characters with established strategies or niche ones to stand out. But the cost increase from adding these variants is negligible. Second, traditional economics focuses on the head, while long tail theory values the tail. Traditional economics strives to expand the dominant head section. The famous 80-20 rule states 80% profits come from 20% products. Long tail economics overturns this by extending the tail's length. Chris Anderson, analysis of massive data shows completely redistributed revenue ratios in long tail economics. Only 2% are blockbusters generating 50% revenue and 33% profit. 8% are semi-popular, contributing 25% revenue and 33% profit, while 90% are niche products. But these niche products still generate 25% revenue and 33% profit. That's the wonder of long tail economics. Blockbusters remain important, but their proportion has shrunk from 20% in traditional economy to just 2%. The 8% semi-popular products still hold their ground, while the real surprise is the 90% niche segment achieving comparable returns. So, why does this happen? Let's consider Lego, a perfect example beloved by children. Most perceive Lego as simple children's toys available through limited channels. Parents typically choose from maybe a dozen options in physical stores, but Lego's official online store offers thousands of products. Only top sellers reach retail shelves. These niche products still contribute 10 to 15% sales through direct channels. Without retailer margins, profits far exceed physical store bestsellers. More importantly, they maintain Lego's most loyal community, dedicated adult fans. Lego offers customization. Users design sets online and receive unique creations within weeks. Exceptional fan designs get officially produced with royalty payments. This concludes our first section, understanding long-tail economics core concepts. Long-tail economics thrives on variety. More options mean lower costs. It values both head and tail, making the traditional 80-20 rule obsolete. Revenue distribution becomes balanced, with surprisingly similar profit margins across categories. Now let's explore how this theory functions through production distribution and accessibility. The long tail theory. First, production democratization. Tools, once exclusive to professionals, are now widely accessible. Now even amateurs can create professional-grade content. Take filmmaking. Previously required studios with writers, directors, actors, and editors. Now smartphones enable anyone to shoot quality short videos with just an idea. This accessibility birthed China's short video phenomenon. The industry reached 5.73 billion yen in 2017, projected to exceed 30 billion yen by 2020. Mobile internet penetration fuels this growth. 96.3% of netizens use smartphones. Average monthly mobile data consumption reached 772 megabytes per user. Smartphones blur producer consumer lines, creating endless niche video content. Second, distribution revolution. Digital platforms eliminate traditional barriers. In 2016, only 376 of 944 films, less than 40%, got theatrical release. Countless films previously lacked distribution channels. Online platforms solve this. Every film becomes accessible data. Classics like Braveheart and Shawshank Redemption maintain viewership decades later, available anytime through streaming platforms. The short videos thrive through zero-cost distribution platforms. Uploading content requires minimal technical expertise. Thus, quality videos gain millions of views, creating a viral loop. Watch, imitate, upload, discuss. This mechanism allows creative content to spread virally, becoming cultural phenomena overnight. Platforms only need robust servers. The more data stored, the lower the marginal cost. Third key element, advanced search tools enabling precise product discovery. This is crucial for long tail markets to thrive. Consumers face choice paralysis and information overload. They need reliable recommendation systems to navigate options. Conversely, niche products struggle to gain visibility. People often equate popularity with quality by default. Does this mean the long tail is full of low quality content? While junk exists, hidden gems await discovery. How to filter them? This is where information filters become essential. Filters bridge supply demand through collective user behavior. Example, movie platforms aggregate ratings. Mass reviews create reliable scores. High rated films get recommended, low rated ones filtered out. This helps users discover content through crowd wisdom. People check ratings before watching decisions. Modern filters extend beyond ratings. They shape every online interaction. Example, clicking tech articles trains algorithms to recommend similar content. Liking posts and commenting further refines your digital profile. Systems track these patterns to personalize your experience. Recommendation algorithms create personalized content feeds for each user. What users see isn't traditional hits, but content refined through interactive filtering. This dynamic adjustment creates unique experiences for every individual. Long tail economics blends market segments. Mainstream meets niche, professionals collaborate with amateurs. Mainstream trends still reflect authoritative market directions. The long tail offers expansive exploratory possibilities. Now let's explore applying long tail theory to marketing strategies. How can businesses successfully sell niche products? Remember the brainwashing TV ad. This holiday season, only accept Mayo Baijin as gift. Such mass bombardment was once the primary marketing approach. Advertisers treated all TV viewers as potential customers. The ad conditioned people to consider Mao Baijian when gift shopping. Mobile internet revolutionized this model completely. People now spend more time on phones than watching TV. News consumption shifted to Weibo and WeChat instead of portals. Fragmented information channels complicate mass marketing. Advertisers struggle to replicate traditional campaign effectiveness. Every consumer now represents a niche in the long tail. Hyper-segmented markets demand precision marketing tactics. Even targeted ads see declining conversion rates. Peer recommendations outweigh traditional advertising. Word of mouth becomes crucial in digital era marketing. Hence, shoppers meticulously check reviews and user photos online. Consumer reviews and feedback have become decisive factors in purchasing decisions. Platforms actively facilitate reviews, while merchants work to address negative feedback. This phenomenon emerges in the long tail era. Word of mouth determines market success. Chevrolet's ad agency mastered this by leveraging grassroots marketing. When launching a new SUV, Chevrolet hosted a creative ad competition online. They provided basic assets, scenic routes, vehicle models, while participants created content freely. The month-long contest attracted 30,000 plus entries with diverse approaches. Some highlighted SUV features, like retractable seats and power liftgates. Others addressed environmental concerns like emissions, unavoidable for SUVs. Surprisingly, even critical entries weren't censored. The CEO simply blogged about ethanol fuel efficiency. The result? 630,000 website visitors on award day, making it the segment sales leader with 30% market share. Chevrolet succeeded through two key strategies. First, identifying purchase influencers through authentic engagement. The contest sparked genuine discussions about pros and cons among niche buyers. Second, letting facts speak instead of controlling narratives. Prospective buyers discovered unique features beyond fuel economy concerns. Online word of mouth creates self-sustaining opinion ecosystems. Now, searching any product yields countless authentic user experiences. We've transitioned from product markets to opinion markets. This triangular connection between sellers, marketers, and consumers defines marketing's long tail. Grassroots opinions now drive authentic market influence. The long tail theory's marketing approach builds product reputation through user experience and reviews. Word of mouth ultimately drives sales. That concludes our exploration of the long tail theory 2.0. We've covered 1. Core concepts, 2. Operational mechanisms, 3. Marketing applications. How exactly does this theory apply to modern marketing? Simply put, traditional economics focuses on the head, long tail theory values the tail. Through democratized production tools and optimized search algorithms, it creates an innovation driven market landscape. And in the internet age, word of mouth becomes king. It's the ultimate consumer trust currency. Though written a decade ago, its principles remain vital for today's digital economy. Modern businesses leveraging the long tail can spark industry revolutions through hyper personalization. What's the future vision? The author proposes network storing digital blueprints. Users pay licensing fees to 3D print products at home. 3D printers capable of synthesizing plastics, metals, and textiles. This could enable households to manufacture toys, tools, and clothing independently. Future scenarios might eliminate traditional retail. Every home becomes a microfactory. Well, that's the long tail theory. Find show notes below the audio. Join us next time for another literary exploration